Come on, we'll do a wake. I'll eat your hard bird. We'll dig them up and do a wake. This is a random game I picked up for like 40p in the Steam sale. It's called Deerman. Let's go. Keyboard and mouse time in VR. Always good. Always good. I'm a morning person even though I was visiting my parents. I had previously planned to go out for a run in nearby woods. I like to run. It snowed last night. We don't get snow in Australia. I was totally up for it. Where's X? There's X.
It was a cold Sunday. -5 degrees.
That is cold.
I was out for a quick run.
This is not a quick run. This is a stroll.
Which way you want to take?
Well, I want to chase that deer. Man. Oh, there's an axe there. See if we can pick up the axe. And then we'll chase the deer. I found nothing useful in the cabin. I must ask you a question. Don't run away. They're not fan of dad jokes, these deer. Tough audience.
The woods were beautiful. Everything seemed connected.
It's all just vibrations, man.
I saw a cottage. It seemed abandoned, but the door was open.
Both of these things can be true.
Inside, it was mostly empty. I saw tilted picture frames hanging on the walls and a dusty cupboard by the door. It was a private place, and it looked like someone had recently visited.
I don't know what's going on with you. You leave early in the mornings and come home late at night. The only time I get to see you is when you're asleep. That's creepy. It's getting hard for me, and I'm afraid it's not going to work out between us. And I'm sure you know that. And I am hoping you need a comma in there or a full stop. I'm sure you know that. And I'm hoping you will do something to make it all good. Oh. Puzzle time! That doesn't look good to me. Apart from that one, that's just not framed very well at all. An abandoned, broken home. That's kind of broken home. Oh!
What is that?
Oh
shit! Run!
Yeah. Okay. Fuck this.
Don't look back! Don't look back! I should find a place to hide.
Where's that hoose? I thought I was the deer man, but I'm starting to think that maybe that giant dude was in fact the deer. Whoa! Deer man! Deer man! Just when I thought nothing was happening in this game. Something occurs. I was quite startled there.
Huh?
No. Oh, it's you again. Oh my fucking god. You're terrifying. It got me. You got me. Was it meant to happen? Like a Final Fantasy boss fight? Oh! I woke up with the migraine and my vision blurry. I was trying to make sense of what had happened. On the right, the fire burned in the kettle house. I saw the thing standing in front of me. Well, that thing turned out to be a man holding a deer mask. He apologized to me and explained he mistook me for a hunter. I assured him I was not there to hunt. I questioned why he would have attacked the hunter. He said he had a reason. He just poured a glass of warm water and handed it to me. I asked him if I wanted to know. Yes, I replied, bless, thanks again.
He grew up in a poor family, in a small house near these woods. He had a family, a wife and his 4-year-old. He hunted wildlife to bring food back home.
I want to go home. It's cold and dark and scary, and there's a fucking bipedal deer stalking me. Good thing I've got my vape on me in these cold, dark woods. I hope the fruity flavors don't attract him.
And then he found something. He kept a far distance and drew his gun. He couldn't miss this shot. He lined up the sights and pulled the trigger.
We're eating tonight.
The deer fell to the ground. He ran towards it to pick it up.
And then the big dude appeared. He said,
And
how
right
dare you?
then, a baby fawn came up to lie next to
Bambi.
its dying mother.
Oh, I'm the bastard
He
from
told
Bambi.
me it was the worst feeling of his life.
Oh well.
He had destroyed another's family to provide for his own.
Guess I better put you out your misery too.
As
That would be a
tears
different
rolled
film.
down his cheeks,
That happened.
he closed his eyes tight and remembered how many lives he'd taken.
Survival of the fittest, bitches.
He opened his eyes, and there they were. Every life he took,
Jesus.
all around him. It was hard for him to comprehend. He couldn't believe his eyes and that he was guilty of what he had done. He threw his gun and ran away. That was the last time he hunted.
You finished telling his story. The studio reached out to help me out. He thanked me for listening to him. I wanted to know about it more after hearing his story, but it was out to go. He shook hands, held out my grip, and confided with me. I hope you don't think I'm stupid for doing this. I said, of course not, I replied. Deep down inside, I was so inspired by his courage to protect the deer, and his bravery rescued his life. It really touched me, and really led me. I heard a gunshot follow me under his knee. He said, "You're donning his mask, you ran to the sun." Press X to begin.
My heart pounded. I was afraid, but something made me follow him.
Press X to antler. Oh, maybe now that I'm not hunting anymore. Can't even pick up their antlers. I'm giving up hunting. I'm giving up gathering.
I came across a frozen lake. I wasn't sure if the deerman went the same way.
It walked itself in there. Oh. I'll protect you. Don't worry, dear. Oh, I think I got stampeded. I'll protect you. Cross the ice. Don't get stampeded. Happy days.
And then I saw him lying on the ground.
Oh, not my big
He'd
buddy.
been shot. I shouted, "Somebody help!" I shouted again, begging for help. But no one answered.
Oh, mate. You've been shot? Somehow I feel like this is my fault. Okay, here we go. The next found a piece of paper in the deerman's pocket. It decided I take full responsibility. Whatever happens to me, I hold no one responsible. I demand the hunter is set free so that his next hunt he thinks place to take an innocent life from the wild. Plus to catch the hunter the what? And drop the charges. I could see the hunter was sorry, but well, the deerman was gone. We buried the deerman in the same woods that night. I couldn't sleep, and the next day I returned to the woods to see his grave. Press X to begin.
I was there to thank him for inspiring me, showing me how to love the unspoken wild. A baby fawn stayed by his grave, unfazed by my presence.
Well, we'll see about that. No, leave the baby fawn. Would anyone like to say a few words? Well, I only knew the deerman for a brief moment of time. He scared the shit out of me when I first met him, but it turned out to not be too bad a dude. It's a shame he's dead. Come on, we'll do a wake. I'll eat your earth bird. We'll dig him up and do a wake.
I knew why the deer weren't afraid of me anymore. I walked among them now. They wouldn't run. I felt welcome in these woods. That's when I decided to take the deerman's mission forward. There has to be a reason to live. And I had just found mine.
What is it? Deer? Now I am the deer man.
I started to run. Faster and faster. I didn't want to stop. The deer ran along with me, on my right and on my left. For the first time in my life, I felt a true love for the wildlife. I am the deer man.
Called it. Roll credits. Well, that was a thing. That was indeed a thing. It was alright. Not really sure what it was about. Love, death, murder, hunting, wildlife? I don't know. I'm not very good with subtext. I'm more like, just, if you mean something, just say it to me, and I'll understand you. But I hope you enjoyed that nonetheless. I'm gonna leave this one here, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.